Greetings, sports fans. This is Mark Bozon of the IGN Nintendo team, and this is your video review for Madden NFL 2010 for Nintendo Wii. In our now 4 years with the Madden franchise, we've seen some serious evolution, going from the PS2 ports with motion control to the all-new Call Your Shot system, 5-on-5 mode, all-play, and more. This year, though, EA is taking things in a drastically different direction. While some people are going to love Madden's new focus, others are going to be pushed away just as hard as EA is working to pull people in. The question is, can Madden's classic formula fuse with an everybody-can-play attitude? And we're about to find out the answer.
And he scores. What a play!
Madden 10's overall presentation and game modes are the biggest changes found on Wii this year. Gone is the classic Madden look, swapping in specific character model types for each position on the field, focused more on a small, medium, and large build of characters. It's a bit on the cartoony side, and it's just the beginning of the love it or hate it changes EA put in. The stadiums have been redone, crowds have been changed, post-touchdown celebrations are now in, the momentum system is gone from 09, and while still nearly identical in function, the play calling and on-screen icons have also been redone. Even selecting teams, stadiums, uniforms, it's all IR, and it's a completely different system. The look is blockier, and it tends to not feel as slick in my opinion, but keeping in mind they're probably going to progress this next year, it's off to a good start.
Here's a counter play. So important as a coach.
Madden 10's a bit of an odd one in the gameplay department. For starters, the focus has been moved away from franchise mode and create a superstar, and instead put on local multiplayer offerings. Thankfully, these new additions are a blast to play. Showdown mode puts up to 4 players against each other in smaller, arcade-like one-on-one battles, and then they actually reward the victor's points, but they also let everybody bet on the game as well, so you can actually decide who's going to, have more passing plays, who's going to have more time of possession, and then at the end you got the winner who may or may not be the best Madden player. They just have to know the people they're playing. It's a great mode, and it's hands down the best addition they made in this game. Huddle mode has been added for younger players and non-gamers, and it lets player 2 to come in with an explosive cursor, and they can actually detonate it a set amount of times each down. It's pretty fun to run a kickoff back for a touchdown when your buddy or your girlfriend is kind of blasting away at the defense for you, but it's also pretty simple, and it's a far stretch from Sim Madden football. The final mode of the game, and one that really doesn't live up to my expectations really, is Road to the Super Bowl. Here you can do a season, you can do a half season, playoffs, and you can grab your favorite team and go in, use local multiplayer if you want. But it really just doesn't live up to expectations. I mean, you don't have trading, you don't have any huge stats, there's no actual franchise feel to it. So you end up just kind of playing game after game until you're done. As a final touch on the controls themselves, there's some changes people are going to dig, including a Call Your Shot on defense and also the new pointer passing. But traditional advanced controls have also gone back to Wiimote shake equals everything. That means you've got jukes, spins, and stiff arms. They're either automatic when you shake the remote or they're button enabled. I'm okay with the controls overall, but Madden 09 still takes the cake when it comes to being the superior Wii Madden offering.
Guys are better than their big guys, because when that's the case,
If you're a more casual Wii owner or you dig local multiplayer specifically, Madden 10 is a great game to pick up. For others, though, it just doesn't hold a candle to the depth and feel you found in previous versions. Rather than fix gameplay issues like the still moronic path running or actually improve the tackle mechanics in Madden 10, you've got a list of new local multiplayer modes instead. They're a blast and far more entertaining than I expected, but if you're a fan of traditional Madden, you're going to have to dig to find the modes you really love. Franchise, Create a Superstar, and Situation mode are still in there. They're just unfortunately added as unlockables and completely unchanged from last year, bland interface and all. Multiplayer also makes a return with online, but again, virtually unchanged. If you're looking for things like online franchise mode, you're only going to find that on the HD consoles. EA is taking Madden in a whole new direction, and while it'll pull some people in, it's also going to push others away. The core experience feels similar, but new modes, visual style, interface, and options make this Madden the first of a whole new breed. To check out my full written review, head on over to IGN.com.